JNTV.
Buhari says criminals terrorizing Nigerians will not be spared. Plus, protesters block Abuja Airport Road, demands Buhari resignation over insecurity as Cross River APC orders 3 million bunches of brooms. Hi guys, good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and good evening to you, depending on the location you're watching us from. A very big welcome to you. This is DJ MTV Daily News Update, your WhatsApp channel where you get the best and the latest gist all around the world. In case you're new to this channel, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you could be the first to get notified each time we post a new video. Let's get to the main news. The president of Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, has said on Monday that every criminal that has taken up arms against Nigerians would not be spared. The president, who stated this when he declared the first Progressive Youth Conference organized by the APC in Abuja, added that his administration would not spare any effort at tackling the current security challenges in the country. Heavily represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation (SGF), Boss Mustapha, Buhari urged the APC youth to forge a better future for the party and the country. He said, "As you are all aware, we are currently dealing with some internal security challenges, and I would like to reassure you that as the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, no effort will be spared in tackling them all. As I have repeatedly said in recent weeks, every criminal element that has taken up arms against the peace of the country and the people of this country will be brought to book accordingly." President Muhammadu Buhari also advised the nation's youth to put past unpleasant experience and controversies behind them and move ahead. He said conscious efforts were being made to eventually spread infrastructural development, appointments, and projects across the 6 geopolitical zones in the country. To the youths, I say don't despair nor relent in our joint task of nation building. Remember, we have no other country but Nigeria, so it is our responsibility to work towards the development and advancement of this country. So far, so good. All the policy initiatives, projects, and even appointments by the administration have been guided by equity and inclusiveness. There is actually no part of this country that has not been impacted positively in the areas of infrastructure, agriculture, and economic support initiative based on peculiarities of the regions. Meanwhile, on Monday in Abuja, protesters demanded the resignation of the president and chief commander in charge of the armed forces, Major General Muhammadu Buhari, retired, over the rising insecurity in Nigeria. The protesters, largely youth, demonstrated under the aegis of #RevolutionNow. The protest took place in the early hours of Monday. The Umaru Yar'Adua way leading to the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, was blocked, and the protesters made bonfire on the ever-busy road, leaving motorists stranded. Workers who lived in bl0cked and other areas along the airport road were most hit by the protests as they made their way to the city center to resume work after the weekend. Policemen who were later drafted to the scene of the protest around Dantata Bridge, however, succeeded in dispatching the protesters and removing the barricades. Commuters and residents who were to go to work had a hectic time following the traffic jam caused by the protests. One of the leaders of the protesters, Michael Adenola, told our correspondent that with the current situation in the country, the president would have to resign in a civilized country. He said, "We were joined by other Nigerians who were not satisfied with the level of hardship in the country. especially on the rising insecurity in the country. In a civilized country, the president would have resigned. In Cross River State, the Cross River chapter of the All Progressive Congress APC have placed an order for 3 million bunches of broom for the new entrant into the party. Mr. Ita Basi, the publicity secretary, in a statement in Calabar yesterday said it was observed that the commodity, which is APC symbol, had suddenly become scarce in the state following the influx of new members in the wake of Governor Ben Ayade's deflection into the party. In order to address the challenge of shortage of brooms, the party has ordered for 3 million bunches of broom from local suppliers to meet the following demand. It is no longer news that the broom revolution has since hit our dear state following the deflection of our amiable governor to our party. But what is now news is that broom scarcity has hit Cross River State as millions of our people continue to identify with the party. Last weekend, local government chairmen, councillors, federal and state lawmakers, alongside 100,000 of their supporters in Ikom and Etun Council area, joined the party, he said. So guys, this is where we draw the curtain for this edition of DJ MTV Daily News Update. But before we go, here is the headline. Buhari says criminals terrorizing Nigerians will not be spared, plus protesters block Abuja Airport Road, demand Buhari's resignation over insecurity, as Cross River APC orders 3 million bunches of broom. So guys, we can see that Cross River APC are increasing in their numbers because of the deflection of the governor into the party. Recall that Governor Ben Ayade has earlier deflected into the APC from the PDP, and according to the report, this has made other local government chairmen, councillors and some other persons and their supporters to make a deflection into the APC party. And according to the publicity secretary, these deflections has caused the state shortage of broom, and to this end the APC in the state has ordered 3 million bunches of broom. Can you beat that? Again, we saw President Muhammadu Buhari, who was heavily represented by the secretary to the federal government, Boss Mustapha, urging the APC youth to brace up and to take Nigeria as their own, because we only have one Nigeria. And he said that criminals that are terrorizing and oppressing Nigerians will be dealt with severely. We also saw protesters who gathered in Abuja protesting that Buhari must go, and it was tagged #revolution_now. We saw one of the protesters coming out to say that in a civilized country where security challenges is imminent and the president cannot do anything about it, the president will resign. But ours is a different case. The president is not planning to resign anytime soon, so they are thereby taking the protest to the streets to be able to push him to resign. But we know the kind of president we have is a military man, and I don't think he is willing and ready to resign. So guys, what do you think? What is your opinion about this? Drop your comment in the comment section below. Thank you for watching till the end, and please don't forget to like, share and comment on all our videos. Please follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on YouTube and on Instagram, and please do not forget to check us out on our website www.djmtv.news. I am Victor Obuche, reporting for DJ MTV News.
Yeah.
DJ MTV.